Can you hold this for us just initially, and then I'll come snag it from you?
Hold it, Jeff.
Okay, so you're gonna come up here.
We're live right now.
Just watch your finger. Hi.
Hey there.
There we go.
All right, we've got a new cameraman.
Oh my God. Woo, good morning.
Good morning. Jeff, can you
This
see
way.
us? There we are. Jeff's an amateur cameraman.
He's totally nailing it, though. Oh, yeah.
Come.
Sorry, guys, in advance.
Wait. Did you start it initially the other way? Because it's not coming out. You guys are like...
Oh, Jeff, turn the camera. Does it need to be
Sorry,
portrait?
I think upright, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We're new at this. It's okay, we got it.
He can't hear me. No, Jeff can't hear me.
Okay, now
All right, thanks, buddy.
you can back up a little if you want.
So, yeah, back up a little bit there. There you go. Much better. And now hand it to Coralie so she can do it. Coralie, can you do this?
Yep.
Thank you. If you come around this side, you can see us, or hold it out like this.
Yes, we're live.
Yeah, we're live, so
just take a peek
make sure
at
you
it
get
so
us
you
in
can
the
see us,
screen there.
and
Back
then-
up a little bit.
There you go.
There we go.
All right. Boy, oh boy.
Wow.
A little
I
bit
mean,
of
It's okay, we're here. We made it.
sorry
we're
for the
alive.
technical difficulties. We're coming to you live from the SHOT Show in Las Vegas, Nevada,
Yes.
where we're at the last day of the SHOT Show.
Last day. It's
We've
a long
been
week.
here a long week. Yeah, the show's been Tuesday through Friday. Some of us got here on Sunday to set up the show. So we have an awesome booth here in the lobby at the SHOT Show, and we've had I think a really good time.
Really good time.
Yeah, a lot of people have come by, and we signed up a lot of dealers. We'll talk about that here in a little bit, but signed up a lot of dealers who are excited to sell our product.
Absolutely. Tons of people stoked to see Firman here and actually know who we are and what we do and what we have, and they're like so excited to share with their friends and family.
I think that's been pretty amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
there's been, I can remember when we first started, Firman North America back in, 6 years ago. We started coming to these shows, and we were unknown. People didn't know our name, didn't know the brand, and that's not the case anymore. I mean,
No.
so many people have stopped by saying, "Oh, I've got one of your generators, and I love it, and here's how I use it." And
Yeah. How can I
He's-
get another one?
Right.
I have other things I want to do, and I need more.
It's really true.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And people are using them, especially at this show. This is the shooting, hunting, outdoor trade show. If you just walked around, you would think it was a gun show.
Oh, yes.
There's a lot of guns here. But it really is a lot of outdoorsy people. So there's people that are camping and RVing. It's been exciting to see people, how they use our products with their RVs and really people are so innovative. I mean, there's people running their RVs on Firman generators, but there's also people just charging their batteries with them, or and then when they're not RVing, they're using our generators on their farms and their ranches and around the house. So yeah, that's been really fun.
Really cool to hear. Yeah.
I think we want to be able to talk about a couple of things today. We're going to talk about our dealer program.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some of the products that we're exhibiting here that are brand new, that aren't even out yet. So we'll get right into that. We have Mariah with us. Mariah, come over here.
Yeah, we're going to make her get on camera.
You can stand right here in the middle.
I'll squeeze in the middle.
So this is Mariah. Mariah is managing our new Dealer Direct program. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, so our Firman Dealer Direct program is for anyone that's interested in selling our products to their customers. Super easy program. You don't have to have any minimum buy-in. You don't have to stock anything in your store. We provide you all the marketing materials. Totally awesome program. And if anyone's interested, just leave us a note in the comments and I'll reach out to you.
So from what I've heard, they get access to a portal. And so they have a login and a password, and then they'll be able to go on there and order products and sell them to their customers, right?
Right. Yep, and they'll either ship to your store or drop ship for you, whatever is more convenient for you.
So when a dealer is selling a product, they don't have to bring it to their store. They can drop ship it directly to the customer's house.
Straight to the customer's house.
So now if somebody wants to be a dealer, not just anybody can become a dealer, right? You need to have a store or an active
e-commerce
website.
site, yeah.
It has to be a legitimate business.
Right, a legitimate
A
business.
legitimate business.
I can't just sell them to my neighbors.
No.
Yeah, right.
But
Okay.
we also work with other companies like, construction companies or people that buy mass amounts of generators that
Yeah.
are going to use them for, their company's use.
I know here at the SHOT Show, we've had a lot of people that own gun stores, a lot of people that own even shooting ranges where they have a store.
Yep,
And
ammo
they
stores.
yeah. It's funny. We have a gun safe manufacturer that's right next to us here at the show.
Yeah.
And we've talked a lot about the fact that the same consumer, the same person that buys a gun safe is the same kind of person that would buy a generator.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. And then
Yeah.
people want to have a one-stop shop.
Absolutely.
And what's so great is these guys didn't realize that we had such an awesome dealer direct program. And this is totally new. This is introduced at the show. And we wanted to make sure that we were getting the word out. And I mean, it's been wild. We've gotten so many people
Tons
who
of
are
requests.
excited and interested to participate. We'll even have a little group specifically for you that we're going to get you everything that you need to be able to have a super successful dealer program. So
That's right. Yeah, we're planning a new Facebook group for the dealers where they can interact together, and we can share with them new products that are coming out and maybe promotions that we're running.
Yep, we're also going to put together marketing resources. We'll put together actual social posts that you can copy and paste and share on your own pages to promote the product. Our technical support team will handle everything in regards to warranty or walking your customers through any simple maintenance questions they have. So you don't have to be, a certified generator specialist. Our team will handle all of that for you, and it's just a really great way to
add a little money to
get
your business.
More products to people and to make a profit yourself. So if this is something you're interested in, we'd love you to have you comment on the video here, and Mariah will definitely reach out and get you more information.
Mariah, there's an email address, right?
Yes.
Is it?
It's dealerdirect@FirmanPowerEquipment.
dealerdirect@FirmanPowerEquipment.com. If you're interested in that program, just send an email. Mariah will respond to you with all the details. A minute ago, Megan mentioned our tech support department, and we're really proud of our tech support department. And we actually have the technical services director here. Jeff, come on over here in the middle.
Can you fit?
You can come through the front. So this is Jeff Swanson. Jeff is our technical services director. And he's got a team of 21 guys and gals that answer the phones and take your calls and talk to you about generators, talk to you about if you have any problems with your generator. They're the ones that know these things inside and out. And one of them is holding the phone right now, Coralie.
Our French speaker.
She's got the camera.
2 French speakers, 3 Spanish.
5 Spanish.
8 MMI certified
mechanics.
Right.
Yeah.
And everyone speaks English too.
And everyone speaks
English. That's always a bonus.
Yeah, that's a plus.
But it's really neat. I know Jeff's been able to hire a lot of these folks out of a couple of mechanic schools that are in Phoenix where we're at. One's UTI and one's MMI, the Motorcycle Mechanic Institute. So they started out as gearheads, and they totally understand engines, and they come in and they learn about Firman generators. And so about 95% of the time, I think, over the phone, they're able to help people solve their problems without having to put the generator in your car and take it to a service center. We're able to get you fixed and back up and running right over the phone.
I think that's one thing that really separates our customer service and tech support group. Is we want to talk to the customer. We want to get to know them. So,
well, that really resonates with me. Recently I've been dealing with a car insurance claim, and it almost feels like my car insurance company does not want to talk to me. Like I go through so many voice prompts and I'm like, you really want me to deal with a computer, don't you? But I know that's not the case with your team. Like you said, we really want to talk to our customers, and we really want to help them out, with an actual live person on the phone.
Yeah.
We love it.
And if you're the kind of person who wants to do the work yourself and you don't want to go to one of our local service centers, we have videos that our tech team actually put together of how to do certain things. Simple maintenance things, but also to repair issues that you might have with your generator, as well as how-to guides if you'd rather read an instruction manual. So there's so many different things that we put together for you guys that the team is totally excited to help you with.
And if we don't have it, and we have a particular issue, we'll make it.
That's awesome.
And get it to them as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I know, the part of the tech team sits right outside my office at our office in Phoenix, and I can hear those people all the time talking people through, grab a screwdriver and I'll tell you how to do this, or grab the spark plug wrench that comes in your kit and I'll tell you how to remove the spark plug and clean it.
Even better, I can't even tell you how many times I've seen like a powwow of our tech team get together. If like one person can't figure it out, they all put their heads together, and there's like 5 of them helping a customer at one time. It's truly a personal experience, and I love that our team is so supportive.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
So I know we said we wanted to talk about some new products. One of them is on this banner right behind us. This is our new energy storage system. It's our Firman ZeroE, and it's going to be live in May or June. It'll be retail ready, but we actually have a prototype here. So should we go in the booth and look at it?
Let's do it. Yeah.
All right.
You'll see a sneak peek social post soon on that, just to kind of get you excited, but we'll get you behind the scenes action.
So this is our new battery storage system. It's the ZeroE. So it's kind of the new technology in energy storage. So instead of running a gas-powered generator, what we're doing here is we're storing energy. So it has two pieces in this kit. The upper part has an inverter built into it, so it converts DC energy into AC energy. And then this is a battery expansion pack, and I'll talk about what each one of them do. So the top one has 1,040 watt hours of power. And what that means is if you have something with 1,000 watt hours, if you have something that uses 100 watts, that means it'll run for 10 hours. If you have something on a 1,040 watt hours, if you have something that has 200 watts, it'll run for over 5 hours. Now, what Firman offers is the ability to expand that power by adding battery packs. So this additional battery pack is an additional 1,040 watt hours. So here together we have 2,080 watt hours. As you can see on the front control panel, it's got a great display. It tells you the percentage of charge. It tells you how many watts are being input. If you can recharge the system on AC power just by plugging it into the wall or into a generator. But you can also charge it on DC power. You can charge it on solar. And then it also tells you what the output watts are. And then it tells you the remaining battery life based on the amount of power that it has and the amount of draw. Now, right now, there's no power being drawn from it, but it would adjust that percentage based on how much power you're drawing from it. On the front, it has 4 USB-A ports and it has 2 USB-C ports. Those USB-C ports are 100 watts, so you can charge a laptop computer right off of those USB-C ports directly. There they are. And then on the top, it has a wireless charging system. So you can put your phone on there. If you have a wireless charging phone, you just drop your phone on there and it'll charge it. I'm going to turn it around a little bit. Over here on this side, if you can zoom in here on the panel, Megan, we've got 4 120 volt outlets, and then we have a 30 amp outlet, and that 30 amp is a TT30R, that stands for receptacle, and the TT30R is the RV ready plug. We also have a 12 volt cigarette lighter style outlet, and then we've got a couple of ports where we can connect other batteries to it. So there's 2 ways to connect batteries. If you don't want to connect the batteries by the way they're stacked here, you can also connect them by using cables. I'm going to pull this apart real quick and show you how it works. There we go. So this head unit comes off, and if anybody has cordless power tools like cordless drills and that kind of thing, this works really similar. So it interconnects, it just slides on like a great big drill battery. Now the battery itself also can be charged independently. It has a charge port right here. It comes with a charger, so you have a charge port and you can charge the battery independently. You can see the battery display light up, and then it also has a 100 watt USB-C port built into the battery. So you could use the battery independently and just charge a laptop or charge your cell phone or a whole wide variety of devices. Tablets, drones can be charged directly off this battery. And again, what's really unique is the battery itself has the same kind of system on the bottom. So you can stack these batteries and you can add up to 10 batteries to your system. So you could get over 10,000 watt hours out of this system, which is a tremendous amount of power. Now, you might be thinking, well, what would I use that for? A lot of people are going to use this, in cases where maybe you don't have an area to store a generator or you don't have an area to run a generator. Maybe you live in a condominium or you live in an apartment or a townhouse and you don't have a yard where you can run a generator, or you don't have a garage where you can store it. This is a great solution. You can keep this charged up in your house or in your condo or your apartment, and when the time comes, you can just pull it out of the closet or pull it out of your office and plug it into whatever you need running. So plug your refrigerator into it to keep your food from spoiling, plug your router into it so you can continue working from home. There's a lot of people working from home these days, and you need power for your router, you need power for your cell phone and for your computer, and this system will power all those things. The other thing that's really neat about this system is you can use it as an uninterruptible power supply. They call that a UPS. And what that means is, let's say, for example, maybe you're a hunter and you've got a freezer full of meat in your garage that you really don't want to lose. It cost you time on the hunt and it cost you money for slaughtering, and you really want to be able to eat that meat. You can plug your freezer directly into this system and then plug the system into the wall. And what that does is, let's say now you're on vacation for 2 weeks and the power goes out while you're gone. Well, as soon as the power goes out, your freezer continues running on this system. And as soon as the power comes back on, the system starts charging again. Charging is another really unique feature of the Firman ZeroE. It'll charge 80% in 1 hour. So it charges up very fast. But being able to protect your freezer, your refrigerator, maybe you've got sensitive electronic equipment. There was somebody that stopped by the booth that said, could I plug my home security system into it? And yeah, absolutely, you can. So even if the power goes out, your home security system will keep working, until the power comes back on. So we're really excited about this new technology. I know one of the other uses for it that a lot of people have talked about here at the Shooting Hunting Outdoor Trade Show is being able to use this in their RV or their camper or their toy hauler or their travel trailer. There's more and more, I think people are looking to be able to have power, but they don't always want to run their generator. Maybe they want to have power throughout the night, but they certainly don't want to run the generator all night. This lets you do that, and lets you do it quietly. Or maybe you're somebody that's an overlander and you're off-roading and you're camping with your truck or during the night. And let's say you need a CPAP machine to sleep all night. This will absolutely run your CPAP machine through the night. Maybe even you're a tent camper and you need to be able to run a CPAP machine, or you just really want to charge your other devices. There's so many electronic devices that are being used nowadays in the outdoors, and this really makes it possible to get you outdoors. Keep using all the things you want to be able to use. The last thing I'll mention is that you can also charge this with solar panels. So we don't have solar panels yet, but that's probably something that's on the horizon for us. But any variety of solar panels can be plugged into this system. You can charge up to 400 watts on solar. So up to 400 watts of solar can charge this system. So there's a lot of versatility. You can even charge it on 12 volts. So if you hooked it up to your vehicle and you wanted to charge it while you were driving and you're en route, you can do that as well. So I'm going to slide this back on so you can see how that works. Yep. Did I miss it? Oh, I think I turned it around. I'm not going to do that right now. It's just that simple. Let's go look at our VTwin. Let's go around the front. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Sorry. So this is our brand new VTwin. It's called a VTwin because it's a V-shaped engine. It has 2 cylinders. It's 760 cc's. So this is our most powerful generator to date. This one is going to be available this spring. So it's a powerhouse. It's 12,000 watts running, 15,000 watts peak. That VTwin engine is oil cooled, so it has a separate oil cooler external to the engine. It also has a spin-on oil filter, so oil changes are really easy to accomplish. A wide variety of outlets here. The greatest one, the most important one here is this is a 1450. It's a 50 amp, and if you're getting 50 amps with 12,000 watts, you get 50 amps at 240 volts. So on this generator, you could run a big welder. I mean, really, the possibilities are endless. But importantly, too, if you're using this for home standby, you're going to be able to run most of the things in your house. So this will operate up to a 4-ton air conditioner. With that 50 amp 240 volt power, we've got a couple of L14s. We have an L5 twist lock, and then we have 2 sets of 520 duplexes that are GFCI protected. One of the neat features about this unit is that it has an eco mode. It operates a little bit differently than the eco mode on our inverters. The eco mode on our inverters varies the engine speed based on the load. This one senses a load, and so if there's no load being drawn, it'll idle down to half idle. And it really just does that to conserve fuel. We have a digital multimeter that measures volts, hertz, and hours of runtime. And then we have a 12-volt port as well. So there's a lot of features on this great big generator. We torture test these through research and development. We're torture testing these to 1,500 hours. So they really have been, tested and tried. I know this product took quite a bit of research and development to get it right. At Firman, we don't like to put products out until we know that they're going to really succeed for people in the marketplace and they're going to perform the way that we want them to perform and really last. So we're excited to bring this one to market. It has a 13.3 gallon fuel tank, and it'll run for about 12 or 13 hours on 13.3 gallons. We also included a lifting eye. So we know that a lot of people are going to use this on job sites. So you can pick this up with a crane or with a backhoe and get it up off the ground or get it into the back of a truck. The generator itself weighs about 430 pounds. But what's unique about it is it obviously has wheels and it has a wheel kit, and it's really not that hard for one person to move it. The balance is such that you don't have to be a great big strong man to move this one around.
And here's the crazy thing: is you can't see how large this is. It's a pretty big guy.
I'm 6'4". Yeah.
It's huge, like bigger than me, and it's really not hard to move this bad boy around, but it is pretty ginormous. But I don't think you can get
I'm glad you did that. Yeah. Yeah. Everything looks small compared to me.
You're tall. You're very tall. Yeah, but that's beautiful. Want to do a quick walk around?
Sure. By the way, this one is going to retail for somewhere around $2,800. So a lot of power and a lot of value. Well, there we are. Well, you really have to have long arms.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that we wanted to talk about?
No, we just wanted to give a shout out to Crispy.
Oh
stopped
gosh,
by our
I
booth.
almost forgot about that.
A
Yeah.
wonderful. I mean, he spent a day and a half at the show with us.
Yeah. So Omar Crispy Avia, he was with us for a couple of days.
Yeah.
It was nice enough to have dinner with our team. He's such a wonderful guy, and
awesome.
he was signing autographs and taking pictures in our booth with fans.
Yep.
If you're not familiar with him, please look him up. He's got and you can find him. I know that he posted some Firman stuff on his channel this week.
Instagram, Facebook.
We posted some stuff about him this week as well.
There's a giveaway with him. So if you check out our previous post, you'll be able to enter for that giveaway.
Yep.
Make sure you hashtag Firman Crispy Shot Show 2022 to enter that raffle. We're giving away a Gen starter kit and a swag bag with tons of goodies. And then we also had Christy Lee, even though she was sick, she was able to attend the show. We did get some autographed hero cards from her. So if you want these, we can send them to you. And you can also enter for a raffle that we did for this, which is hashtag Firman Christy Shot Show 2022. So we have two giving away the same thing, Gen starter kit with Firman swag bag. So
Christy was so sad that she couldn't make it to the show.
Yeah,
I know.
she was really sad she couldn't make it. But we're super excited that she was able to get something over to her fans. We had a lot of people stop by the booth, so shout out to both of them for participating, and we're excited to celebrate our ambassadors, especially here at the shows that we attend. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I know coming up next month we're going to be at Daytona 500.
Yes.
In a couple of weeks we're going to be at the Matco show back here in Vegas.
Yep. Currently we're at the Florida RV show as well. We have our team that's out there right now.
Florida RV Super Show.
Yeah, for quite some time actually. It's a long show.
It is. That's going through Sunday, I believe.
Yes.
So keep an eye out for Firman out on the road. If you're at any of those events, please come and see us. We'd love to meet everybody.
Absolutely.
I think that's all we have for today. All right. Thanks again to our team, Mariah and Jeff and Coralie over there working in the corner. All right. Take care, everybody.